NBC Connecticut exclusive. We are taking you along to explore some of Connecticut's hidden highways, secret streets, and roads to nowhere. Do we have your attention yet? NBC Connecticut's Dan Corcoran is back at it. Here is the latest in his series, Hidden in Plain Sight.
We are giving you exclusive access to a place you've probably seen from a distance, but never quite like this. High above Interstate 84, a huge transportation project that was never finished, and it's hidden in plain sight.
It towers over I-84 in Farmington. You can't miss it, but it's tough to see all of this multi-stack highway interchange until right now. This mega transportation project dates back to the 1960s, but it was never completed. Much of it is overgrown, tagged with graffiti, never used by vehicles.
There's something they were going to do that they didn't do.
Transportation historian Richard DeLuca says these unused ramps were supposed to be for the I-291 Beltway, which was planned to run around the city of Hartford through MDC reservoir lands in West Hartford.
Public opinion in Connecticut sort of took a stand.
Potential environmental impacts and the projected cost kept plans from fully coming to fruition. Decades later, only the ramps leading to and from Route 9 are carrying cars. The rest of this four-level stack is something to look at, but not drive on. Now we head southeast to Salem, to the abrupt end of Route 11. This state highway was actually supposed to be a lot longer than it is, which is why some people refer to Route 11 as Route 5.5. The project was supposed to create a straight shot from Colchester all the way down to I-95 in Waterford.
These two bridges are a sign of a project that was never completed. Drivers have never had a chance to make their way across these things, and they probably never will, because beyond this point is a whole lot of nothing.
You can see the two huge cuts in the earth, where construction for Route 11 was underway in the early 1970s. Since then, attempts to lengthen this highway haven't gone anywhere. From those unfinished highway projects to an entire street with 36 homes wiped off the map in North Haven. Old family footage shows how alive this neighborhood once was.
The history of Benton Street is, extremely unique.
Tucked away in the woods behind a rest stop on the Wilbercross Parkway is what used to be Benton Street. Holly LaPrad's dad and grandparents grew up here until they and their neighbors were told they needed to get out. Benton Street, constructed in the 1920s right along the Quinnipiac River, was prone to flooding, and with upstream development, it just got worse.
When the flood waters came up too high, it was flooding into their homes.
It became too dangerous to stay. By the 70s, the state bought out all of the residents and removed the buildings. Foundations and fences falling apart are all that's left in what eventually became Quinnipiac River State Park. Holly's family has moved on, but they've honored the past with the name of the family business.
A piece of my family history that, I take a lot of pride in.
Check out the NBC Connecticut app. We just posted a gallery of photos from all of these different areas. And if you know of other spots in our state that are hidden in plain sight, share your ideas with me by clicking this story right now on the app. I'm Dan Corcoran, NBC Connecticut News. NBC Connecticut is connecting you to more great content. Be sure to check out the other videos on our channel and remember to subscribe to stay up to date with what's going on in your neighborhood.